And cut. Well, you know, I just said that, but I don't think I'll cut there because I'm going to explain my thought process. I'm going to cut. So this is the improved version that they came out with after the first version, the 221, existed for a little while. The big difference between this, the 222, and the 221, that's over there, using that ugly ass cannon, the squeeze bore. 30mm front plate. See that plate that has all those bottles on it? Yeah, that's 30mm now, 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. 30mm. Yeah, Jesus, that's pretty thick. So it's a little bit heavier, but it's got a stronger engine, so it actually goes even faster than it would before they upgraded the armor, before they increased the weight. And they gave it a new gun, the 2cm KWK 38. I thought it was the 28, but I was reading it wrong. It's the 38. Upgrade from the 30. Oh. So the 38 shoots faster. It shoots... Well, I don't know how fast it shoots, but it shoots fast, I tell you that much. Uh-oh. Only problem with it is that you get a meager 10-round magazine. The 30, you get 20 rounds in the Chinese tank, but you do not get the, oh, fuck me. Piece of bamboo. I can see him right there. I can see him, but I can't aim down at him. You know what? We gotta go. We gotta be aggressive. And so, just like that, 2 bursts, I'm already running out of ammo. It takes 4 seconds to reload this thing too, which is... I mean, it's not technically a long time, but for me, it's a long time, especially with a gun that shoots so fast and has such a limited magazine capacity. You gotta remember the smoke grenade launcher. That's the biggest difference between this and the Chinese one, is that smoke grenade launcher. I haven't been able to use it effectively yet, but like I can see ways in which I can use it. With how fast this car is, if you start getting shot at out in the open, if you pop that and just spin around, just turn around and flee, like this is a good car for fleeing. The reverse gear is pretty fast. It's not that fast, but it's worth considering. You can get yourself out of a pickle, and it's got a really tight turn radius, which is good, but let's test that reverse gear now. 15 kilometers. That worked. Never mind. Who shot me? Oh. The glitches in my friggin' game are pissing me off, and I don't know if that's my graphics card because my graphics card has been showing some signs of death. But that was all last year, and it hasn't really shown me anything yet since. I'm gonna die. There's no way I can come back from this. Please no! Yay! That is not human, bro. Oh. Oh, we won. Let's go! Are we back? Are we back to normal? Oh my goodness, yep. I tell you what, okay, it's been a second for you, it's been ages for me. This has been a busy day. Oh my god, I gotta play catch up first. The amount of things that have happened today. Nothing crazy, but just like particularly unique. You know, after I went and finished that first half of the recording, I realized my monitor stand is actually beginning to fail. The pole that I have that holds all 3 of my monitors is bending inwards towards me. It is crushing my cardboard IKEA desk. And so I have removed a monitor. I have begun to work towards making my monitor situation a little bit better, but it's not looking good. It's verifiably not looking good. The situation is most dire. It's going to be a lot of work for me to fucking fix that, and I don't have it in me right now to fix it. It is 10:21 p.m. I think I signed off at like 11 something earlier today. It's been about 12 hours since I finished off my first half of the recording. I finished my exam. It went pretty well. I went to class. That went well. I made myself dinner. That went well. I did a bunch of chores, cleaned my room, cleaned my bathroom, cleaned my kitchen. That was a bit of work. I have 2 assignments due this week. I was going to do one of them. I didn't do one of them. And before now, I'm actually in a call with some friends, but I'm choosing to record this because I have the energy now. Before this, I had the worst experience ever. My computer was fucking exploding. Overwatch was crashing. That, please don't get me wrong. I don't say that like I want to play Overwatch. I'm being held against my will here. But like for some reason, Overwatch just kept on crashing. My computer crashed. I updated my drivers. I thought that was the issue. It wasn't the issue. I shouldn't have done that. But I mean, they're updated now, and nothing seems to be completely broken. For a second there, my MSI Afterburner was telling me that my GPU is getting no power, that my fans were not rotating at all. I opened my computer and I went to check to see if my fans are still working. I might have touched something. Something else might have touched something. And my computer completely restarted. My computer monitor's on my bed. My books are on my bed. My table is clear. My monitor situation is messed up. I only have 2 monitors now. My GPU might be dying. Let's get into it. Enough of that. Fucking golly. Chinese SDKFZ222. I was playing this a little bit after I finished that first half of the recording. I have to admit, I want to love it. It just is not in a good position. Let's go over it. I was thinking about the fact that I didn't do this beforehand, but I'm going to do it now. We're going to do it right in the center of the video. The SDKFZ222 has 2 significant differences, 1 more big difference, and then 1 just all-round important difference between the German one. The first 2 things are very simple. Well, I guess it's 3 things. First is the machine gun. The MG13 Dreise machine gun uses this tiny little magazine. 800 rounds a second. Very slow firing. It's all right. It's fine. It's not great. It's not terrible. It simply is. Second thing is the KWK-30 cannon. Fires slower, 20-round magazine, but it does not have access to the high-velocity ammunition. This isn't a terrible thing, you would think, because it's at 1.3 battle rating. 1.3, that's 2 whole battle ratings below the German one, right? That thing up tiers to 3.0. This thing up tiers to 2.3. The problem is, at 2.3, tanks get pretty decent. You know, we got the Sturmgeschütz 3A, and it's 50 millimeters of armor at the front, 30 millimeters of armor at the side. Point blank, the Chinese SDKFZ, I'm going to call it the 222, the Chinese tank can't penetrate this from particularly far away. You got to get up nice and close. Panzer IV F, 50 millimeters, good luck. 30 millimeters, good luck. Good luck penetrating this, and you are going to get into up tiers, and you are going to face Germany. That is the big problem with this vehicle, is that you're going to face Germany, you're going to face the United States. These tanks are impenetrable. You have to get nice and close to penetrate their armor. And I don't know if you've noticed this. These are really capable tanks. Okay, the M5 is actually a very bad example of this, because that's totally different BR. Do I have anything available to me? Can we just get like an example vehicle? Just an M3 Stuart, just a regular one, please. Thank you. All right, you know, crazy sloped armor. Maybe I have to aim for here, but you don't hit anything if you aim for there. The turret is completely impenetrable. The sides of the tank are practically totally impenetrable. This tank is impenetrable, and you will face it. This guy. If you see the M3 GMC, you're lucky. But most of these tanks that you face, and you face like, you know, Germany, Great Britain. Great Britain's a little bit easier. You can penetrate Great Britain tanks. But like the tanks that you face in the Chinese 222 is unfortunate. And that's why it's got the 1.3 battle rating. But I tell you, like Italian tanks, Swedish tanks, they have a strong tendency to be able to resist your ammunition. The final big thing, which are the two other big things, the engine is a little bit weaker. Top speed of 80 kilometers an hour. That's perfectly fine. You know, it's still pretty fast. But the armor, it doesn't make a big difference. The front plate, the very front plate is 8 millimeters thick. The German version is 30 millimeters thick, but it has a stronger engine. It drives faster. So you have a fairly slow firing, relatively weak gun with a lot of ammo, mind. A coaxial gun that's a little bit weak as well. A tank that's, or a vehicle that's slightly slower, but if you're on the roads, you'll go fast. And it's very, you've got paper armor, to be sure. Anything will penetrate you. And it's a foregone conclusion. You are going to be penetrated, and the only thing that will save you is your speed, and you have to make sure you stay fast, and you stay in motion. If you do not use the speed of this vehicle to its advantage, you will die. And the great thing about the German variant of this is that it has smoke dispensers. You get 6 smoke bombs that you can conceal yourself with. The Chinese vehicle gets none of that. None of that. So you have to be extremely cognizant of what's going on around you. BT5s, you can penetrate a BT5. So I shouldn't stay here. I should move around a little bit more. But if I push up, I'm just gonna get shot. So see, I'm already indecisive. Like, you feel vulnerable in this vehicle in a way that you don't in the German one. I think the German, like, even though it's 2.0, you face against Americans, but you also face against really weak Russian tanks, and those Russian tanks are weak, I tell you. Are we seriously playing Imperial Germany here? Are we fighting against the friggin' Soviets? I think that's actually obvious, you know, we saw the BT tank over there. I'm like, oh, see? If you see a Panzer III, you see a Panzer IV, you are not penetrating that guy. It's completely worthless to try to engage him. So I need to get off my ass. The other problem is that, like, even with the 20-round magazine, if you're not paying attention and you're not shooting enough, because the fire rate is so slow, you forget that you've shot like 15 rounds out of your mag, and all of a sudden you go to engage an enemy, you have like 5 rounds left. All of a sudden you're caught with your pants down as you try to reload, and that reload is fairly long, 4 seconds. You know, it doesn't really change between vehicles. The German one, the Chinese one, it's both 4 seconds. But because the fire rate for this vehicle is so slow, and because the reload is so slow, you feel like, and like because you can't penetrate anything, you feel kind of like a chud. All right, that worked out. I got 4 rounds left. I can't even penetrate a tree. Come on. It also has bad traction. You know, wheeled vehicles in this game have terrible traction. You will be slipping and sliding everywhere. It is a bouncy vehicle too. Like, look at that. Totally slid out there, slowed out there, slowed out there. It's a slip and slide in this thing. Diabolical. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's over. It's over for me. It's over for me. It's over for me. Yeah. A7V. I'm impressed. This is the first time I'm actually seeing the A7V. I totally missed the event that featured it. Utterly fascinating. I didn't expect that they would actually like give it to people to play with. So I was caught out by that. All right. Let's the other big thing too, it's not the SDKFZ's fault. It's more of a realization I have about really early BRs for China. The Chinese have a very eclectic mix of tanks. Early Japanese tanks, the M8, hold on. The M8 Greyhound and the M8 howitzer motor carriage. Chi-Ha T-26. Soviet tank, Soviet tank, German tank, 2 American tanks, 1 Japanese tank. Surprisingly, all of them are fun. I enjoy them. I like playing with them. But they're nothing like what the Germans have. I don't know if you noticed my lineup back there. I have the Stug 3A, the Panzer 4F1, the 37mm flak truck that I forget the name of. And then on top of that, we have, I forget what my final tank is. I'm going through a various sort of like eclectic mix of 5th and final tanks because I don't know what I want it to be. I don't know if I want more anti-aircraft or if I want more, whatever. But those are all very solid tanks that can contribute fairly well, especially, you know, when you are dead or when your specific vehicle is dead. There's a Panzer Jaeger over there. Ooh, he can shoot me. There's nothing I can do about that guy. I'm chopped cheese. 15km/h reverse speed. It's a bit unfortunate. It's because I'm not paying attention. The other thing is, this tank has really good speed. Sure. But it also exists at a BR where a lot of other tanks already have really good speed. So, like, you're nothing special. I got gunned down the other day. Holy cow, that worked. I got gunned down the other day by an M5 Stuart in the German vehicle. The German version of this vehicle. And, yeah, no, that made it very apparent to me that, like, no matter how fast I wish I am, I'm still a chud. This particular game seems to be working well enough. I keep seeing these rocks and I keep thinking they're German vehicles. I can't get to this guy. Oh my goodness. Somebody else got to him. I didn't know this place existed. Let's creep up here. Little secret spot. That guy's waiting for me to peek back out. I I'm in a... This is an evil spot. Gaijin knew what they were doing when they invented this. I'm the king of the world here. All right. Well, we have to exploit it. Enemy behind us. Let's find out what the whole hubbub is. There you go, Dahmer. There you go. Teamwork. I like that. I like that. All right. All the negativity I've been spouting now is like being completely undone because I'm like having such a good game. I tell you, this is a treat. This is a treat. This is not common, but like, I mean, if you like what you're seeing, I think, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there can be something kind of fun here. I'm gonna let that gameplay speak for itself. I think there's more potential than I let on. We're gonna go with that. Both of these vehicles are good. I think I did kind of overstate just how terrible the lineup is for, you know, 1.3 China. There's not much. Obviously, you know, we can get out to 2.0 and there's, you know, SU-76. But, you know, I'd say the German version of this vehicle definitely is in a stronger position. The Chinese one, though, maybe not that bad. So, thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.